Gently close your eyes. Bring out that inner child. Hold it very close to your heart. Take a deep breath in and breathe it out slowly, Devis. Continue to breathe slowly and deeply. Become aware of the time. Become aware of the time before you incarnated in this lifetime on earth. Let's go back a long time to the time before we incarnated in this lifetime on earth. See yourself as a soul, a being of divine light, born from your higher self, full of joy, full of love, full of freedom, compassion, and gratitude. See your parents, your siblings, your relatives, your friends, and everyone else you know in this life, also as souls born from their higher self. Consider that your soul, like all other souls, chose to know darkness by going through a cycle of physical incarnations, so that your higher self may expand into an even greater emptiness. Know that the highest divine beings have also experienced contrast by incarnating in the physical realms, Devis. Take another deep breath in and breathe it out slowly. Now become aware of the time when you came into this incarnation, the time of your early childhood in your body, Devis. Become aware of the time of your early childhood in your present body. Remember the long and joyous days of presence, followed by the sweet nights of rest. Recall those moments of completeness when you felt a deep connection with the mountains, when you became totally silent, watching the color of a sunset. When you were immersed in the beautiful night of starlights, lying down in your mother's lap. And when an unspoken joy filled your senses and your soul for no particular reason. Now, as you kept growing, moving ahead in time, now recall the time during your childhood when you reached puberty, when you became identified with your mind all the time. Remember your emotions, both positive and negative, Devis. The emotions of love and affection shared with your family members. Emotion of sadness, anger, and loneliness when you were disappointed, or times of loneliness. Remember the emotions of fear and anxiety when you felt threatened in some way, either physically or emotionally. Remember the emotions of shame and embarrassment when you felt inadequate and exposed. Remember the birth of your ego and how your suffering increased over the years as you became more identified with your ego. Now slowly become aware of the inner child who still lives in you from your childhood, that you have just brought out and is sitting in your lap. You're putting your hands around that inner child. You're connecting to that inner child with your love, with your joy, with your compassion. The child who was not loved enough, the child who was abused, the child who is sad, the child who is angry about whatever happened in the past. The child who is fearful and anxious because of the threatening experience of your childhood, Devis. The child who is carrying the feelings of shame and embarrassment from your childhood. Visualize a soft white light entering from your higher self, from the top of your head, the Brahmarantra area, Devis. Visualize a soft white light entering from your higher self through the top of your head. This beautiful light is coming from all the ascended goddesses and your overself. This beautiful light that is coming through you, it's a soft white light filled with joy and love. The light slowly is traveling down along your center line and reaching all your 7 chakras one by one. As you breathe in, visualize this light shining bright through every chakra as it reaches it. As you breathe out, visualize the light spreading into your body with joy with compassion, with gratitude, with love, forgiveness, peace. See the light joining your body and soul into an expanded oneness that transcends your mind, Devis. Continue breathing in and out as you go ahead with this visualization. A deep breath in and a deep breath out. Hold that inner child close to your heart, Devis. That inner child that you have brought out, and you're placing that inner child in your lap. Hold that inner child close to your heart. Nurture the inner child with the magnificent light of your higher self, shining through your body and your soul with each cycle of your breath. Let the suffering of your inner child dissolve fully as you align your breath with the child's breath. Let the suffering of your inner child, which is your vulnerability, which is your emotional blocks, my dear Devis, let it dissolve fully in the presence of this beautiful light from the ascended goddesses and your higher self. As this happens, let the child feel safe, being held in your arms. Nourish the child with compassion and forgiveness, with love, joy that's emanating from your heart. Let the child feel the joy and laughter arising through your stomach. Let the joy and laughter come out of your stomach. Let the child feel the presence of joy in you. Let the child feel the compassion in you, Devis. Let the child feel your devotion through your higher heart. The higher heart is closer to our thymus gland. Let the child feel our devotion, which is oozing from our higher heart. With that love and joy from your higher self, with that compassion from the ascended goddesses, with that laughter and joy from your stomach, your inner child is totally enveloped with this beautiful soul feelings, Devis. As you embrace this inner child with this beautiful soul feelings, you can see that your inner child is merging within you. It is slowly dissolving in you. The inner child has completely dissolved and merged in you, my dear Devis. Where is the inner child? The inner child is now a part of you, not as a fearful child, but a part of your joy, a part of your compassion, a part of the laughter within you. May you always keep your inner child in your heart, in your joy, in your love. Now the inner child is one of you. It has become part of you, my dear Devis. Gently open your eyes and see how beautiful it feels when that suffering inner child was held in your arms. When that inner child of yours received the beautiful compassion, love energy from your higher self and you. All that fear it carried all these days is all gone. That inner child has become part of you, merged into you. There is no suffering in inner child anymore, Devis. Let's all give ourselves a big round of applause. Do not feel shy to applause, because the more you acknowledge this process, the more you can use it whenever you need. So Devis, whenever you feel that emotions, the vulnerability being blocked in you is difficult to come out, remember this practice, and you can always make the inner child a part of you with love and joy.